It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that being said, let's jump right in. Good motherfucking morning, bitch. The fuck? Okay, guys, we are here to talk about Bretman Rock and his new reality TV show because not only has it started, it feels like it just started, but it's already over. Guys, they've already wrapped the show, but if you missed it, it's on YouTube. It's MTV's new following series. Guys, MTV steps inside the home and the life of Bretman Rock, and honestly, before this, I didn't know much about Bretman. He's actually sort of fascinating. He is a makeup guru, well, at least from YouTube, and over the years, he has made that name for himself, and now he's ready to break into fashion. But I guess not before he breaks into reality TV stardom. Yes, guys, that's right. Again, if you haven't, go check out this, I want to call it an amazing reality TV show. It really was. They face, well, the cast face, and I'm going to jump into exactly who the cast is, but they face their challenges, their fears, and each person on the cast has something that they have to sort of overcome, right? I'm going to start with Bretman Rock himself. He started the show after going through what fans of his called a bad breakup. So after his bad breakup and starting to renovate his house with, I'm sure, his YouTube stardom money, right? And then, hey, listen, none of us are mad. Go do your thing, man. He has rented a bomb-ass beach rental in Hawaii for him and his friends to film this show. Now, I did say I would get to the cast, so I want to talk about real quick who we have here. We have Bretman Rock, his sister Princess, who we've grown to love, or at least fans of Brett's have grown to love over the years, watching her inside of his videos, makeup tutorials. Princess has 2 children, and she still has time to run around with her brother and I guess just be that supportive sister. Now, it is funny, the dynamic between Brett and his sister, because if you watch the episodes, there's one episode where she's working out, she's trying to get fit, she wants to sort of get her body, even though her body's already perfect, more snatched in order to pursue her modeling career. Now, Brett's sitting there and he's like, I can't help it that you were built like that, bitch. It's like, okay. Nobody else could get away with saying that. I guess sometimes my sister and I say stuff like that to each other too. I don't ever tell her you're built like that. But the other day I was visiting her and she told me I had a fat ass. So what is the difference? I guess this is just that lovely brother and sister dynamic. I'm not quite sure. Princess does overcome a few things, and one of them would be talking about her body issues. And I use that term so loosely because, again, there are no issues with Princess's body, but for her, she has some things internally that she wants to overcome, and she feels like she's been picked on throughout the years. She feels like, unfortunately, people have judged her, people have made fun of her, and one of the first people that she initially points her fingers at, again, is her brother, Bretman. Now, this isn't all about Brett and Princess. There are a few other key players in this show too, and I want to talk about them as well. We also have Miss K. Miss K is Bretman's cousin and also assistant. Miss K loves to dress up, loves the glam, loves to have her hair down, and also loves to just be Miss K. Now, Miss K wasn't born Miss K technically. Miss K was born with the name Kiefer, but Bretman likes to call her Miss K because, well, that's what she likes to be called. And he respects that. And I love that because she gets to be herself around him and their friends and their family all of the time. Now, Bretman did ask Miss K, how does she identify? Does she identify as a man or a woman? And at the end of the episode that showcased Miss K trying to find herself in this life, Bretman has a gender reveal party. And at the end of the gender reveal party, it was the sweetest thing. He said, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, how you identify. We love you. You're a superstar in our eyes. And I think that message is so beautiful. I think, honestly, it's so important, especially in today's climate, to share messages like that of acceptance and love, and just letting people know it doesn't matter if you want to dress up like a unicorn, if you're a man who wants to be a woman who wants to be a man, or if you don't even want a label on it. It doesn't matter. We can find the beauty in everything. And at the end of the day, you're beautiful just the way you are. I firmly believe that. And I love, love, love the message that they put across in this episode when it came to Miss K. Now, Miss K does put up with a lot of shit. Miss K has to paint Bretman's ass. Miss K has to run around and get everything set up for him all the time. Miss K has to, again, Miss K is Bretman's assistant. So technically when he's walking around and treating her like a little bit of a dog sometimes, and Bretman, if you watch this, I think that's fair. You're a little bit bossy to Miss K sometimes, but Miss K's on the payroll. Miss K would, like Miss K said, be probably working in a retail store somewhere or something a little bit less glamorous had it not been for Bretman's stardom. So she's always constantly thanking him and counting her blessings, because she says without Bretman, she wouldn't have this amazing life and be able to come out and be who she truly wants to be. Again, beautiful message. But it wasn't just Miss K who had a few things to overcome too. We also had Larry as one of the main cast members this season, and Larry's great. Larry's one of the best friends of Bretman, and he's been around for quite some time. Larry also likes to dress up in glam, loves the makeup, loves to wear heels sometimes. Honestly, he's all about it. Larry likes to do Larry. Larry has an episode that really focuses on him because, well, Bretman wants to cure his celibacy. Listen, I don't think celibacy is technically anything to cure, but at the same time, yeah, sometimes people need some love. So I think Bretman was just trying to achieve that. When they went out on an excursion, they met a man who was one of the guides, and Bretman and Princess and them asked, hey, listen, are you a member of the LGBTQIA community? Because if you are, we wanted to know if we could set you up with our friend. Well, he says, yes, actually, I am a member of the LGBTQIA community, and sure. Unfortunately, though, throughout the episode, you'll find out what happens. You guys have to go check it out, but it's not necessarily cute. Before we get there, though, Bretman sits him down with Miss K and has them have sort of a mock date where they go back and forth, they talk to each other, how it would be in a natural setting. Bretman serves them, but this whole thing is a freaking joke. If you guys watch it, you're going to laugh your ass off. Again, at the end, though, it didn't turn out the way that Larry wanted it to, or at least Bretman and them wanted it to for Larry, because this guy stands Larry up. Now, this, again, is not any shade. I've never been stood up in my life, and it's probably because I found my fiance at 20 years old, and we've been together for the last 7 years. So thank God I'm counting my blessings like Miss K, but it was cute because at the end, Larry's like, you know what? I'm going to have a date with you guys, with Mary Jane, maybe a nice glass of wine, and it is what it is. I don't care because I'm happy being Larry. With that, I just want to say this is another beautiful message, just letting anyone know as viewers, guys, you don't need a relationship to be happy. I know you're probably thinking, what are you talking about? You've been in one for 7 years. Yes, I get that. But I also remember who I was before the relationship, and I don't let my relationship run me. I found somebody who lets me be myself all the time. And sure, he gives me shit about it sometimes, but at the same time, I know he's always in my corner and always has my back. Until you find somebody like that, I think that it's important to really love yourself, know who you are, and then wait. Who needs to find love when you have love in a good group of friends, right? Okay, guys, that sounded a little bit corny, but you get what I mean. Now, if I haven't convinced you already to go check out Bretman Rock's new reality TV show on MTV's Following, but also premiering and featured on YouTube, then maybe this will sway you a little bit. We all can understand or relate to, I feel like, what it's like to step away from a parent or when our parent steps away from us. Now, Bretman's mom has been teasing the family for quite some time, talking about how she wants to go back to the Philippines. As much as she loves Hawaii and being around her family, she misses her life in the Philippines because that is where she grew up. It's really what she knows. She has her family who's completely grown. Of course, she has her grandkids that I'm sure she loves, but now it's time for Mama Bretman to do what Mama Bretman wants to do. Now, Bretman did have a final episode. Of course, this was the finale that centered around his mom and throwing her a party, just a celebration of we love you, we appreciate you, we want to let you know how much you mean to us, and we don't want you to leave. Bretman explains to his mom in a heartfelt message that he technically really never shared because he spoke from the heart, but he wrote down that He didn't want his mom to leave in the middle of a global pandemic. He said, right now, Mom, I need you. He said every single day of his life, he needs his mom. He's used to having her around, and I can relate to that. Now, some of us watching might not have our moms around anymore, unfortunately, and that breaks my heart. But if you have your dad, or if you can remember or think back to a time that you did, you just know that that's something that, you know, when it's here, you need it, you want it, and you crave it. So again, this touched my heart in so many ways. This whole season, it's not only touching, it's hilarious. It's just the perfect reality TV show. I know I sound like I'm blowing smoke up Bretman Rock's ASS, but I'm not. I'm not, guys. You have to watch them, whether it's on Instagram, YouTube, whatever it is. Come on, bitch. You got to go watch it. It's hilarious. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, smash that notification bell because you don't want to miss anything. And before I go, don't forget to comment below and let me know, have you watched the Bretman Rock reality TV show? If you did, what storyline touched you the most? Was it Princess and trying to really learn to love herself and love her body? Was it Miss K trying to come out as the shining star that she is and accept herself? Was it Larry in his celibacy, or was it Bretman just being Bretman? There are a few great storylines here, so you guys let me know which one was your favorite. And if you haven't watched it, go watch it. I'm gonna put the link to the video in the description below. Before you hit that description, again, don't forget to hit that like button. I love you guys so much. With that being said, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching Up and Adam.